our cornerback problems. I mean, Cooper Cup already looking back, like he's ready to go, like he hasn't missed a beat. I think Cooper Cup's gonna eat us alive. These other receivers, obviously Puka, Tutu, well, I think these guys are gonna eat, unfortunately. So, especially being in LA. Yeah, the Rams travel a little better than the Chargers, so gotta give the Rams a little more credit for that. But uh, listen, I love to say a win, but every time I pick us to win, we lose, and it seems to be every time I pick us to lose, we win. So I'm gonna stick with that trend. Uh, but I think this Rams offense is gonna be a little too much for this defense right now. I got a couple lucky plays, like I said, a couple questionable calls with the Ravens coaching staff. I don't know what Harbaugh was doing a couple times. We got lucky on a couple of them. So and Lamar always picks Pittsburgh. He always panics there for some reason. Guy's number there. But it's a true test for us. Like I said earlier in the show, if we can come out here and look good and get a win, I don't know. Who knows how far this team can go? This is that would be a good statement win. But I think this Rams offense is going to be a little too much for us, Josh. I think these wide receivers are a little too much. Uh, Hopefully, I can get proven wrong, but I got the Rams in this one. I got the Rams, and of course, Rob still wants to get back to this one. I don't want Baker on my team. I don't want Baker. I don't know what's the record. It's probably the same, to be honest. It's probably 3-2. The same for us. I don't know if he's talking about the Cowboys as well. I don't know if he wants to do Baker on everybody's team, Cowboys, Pats, and Steelers, but I think the Steelers be the same. Would be 3-2. Uh, but I don't want Baker. Keep Baker on your team, Rob. Keep Baker on the Bucks.
A tough game too for the Bucks there. I'm gonna go in here quick, and then we'll go to your lock of the week, Ben, because I got mine in there already. Yeah, I want to say, like, this is a game on paper the Steelers should be able to win, but this is what they do, Ben. And I know this has kind of been like the the key term for our podcast episode is inconsistency. They play a great game against the Ravens, good divisional matchup as you've mentioned, and then they'll go into LA. Cooper Cup will go rampant on this defense. They won't be able to stop the run game. Whoever's in the backfield there, Cam Akers, if he's not banged up, Darrell Henderson Jr. I have no idea who's still there. I think Kyrell Williams is hurt. I honestly don't even know. Matt Stafford, Puka Nacua. I mean, these guys will all just go crazy. And then Kenny Pickett will make these dumb plays. I've advocated for him enough. I think it's a mixture. It's similar to like kind of the Mac Jones thing, but I think I have a little more faith in Kenny than I do Mac. I just think Mac, it's kind of a broken project. I mean, the whole thing's done. The wheels are completely falling off there. It's an organizational thing. Whereas Kenny, I do think a little bit of it is the offensive coordinator holding him back. I'm blanking on his name. Ben, what's his name? Matt Canada.
Matt Canada.
Yeah, Matt Canada holding him back.
Get him out of it too.
Yeah, get him out. I'm not done on the Kenny Pickett project, but I don't know. Something needs to happen in that offense. I think I have the Rams at home. They're a tough team. I'm pretty sure they're not coming off a bye. I think they're going to win this game at home. As you mentioned, Ben, very good point too. They travel way better than the Chargers do. They stay way better than the Chargers do too, because a lot of Cowboys fans took over. I know Cowboys travel well, but I mean, Chargers never. It's been even their first home game they struggled. But I like the Rams in this. Somewhat of a close game. I'll say 24. First number that came to my mind is 24-13. I don't want to do that though. I'll say 24-17. Rams win. I don't know. Steelers and Kenny got to prove me wrong.
Yeah, Josh, it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one. So I just don't think this defense is gonna be able to just sort of withstand this Rams offense. I think Cooper Cup's gonna be in for a big day. Possibly Nakua too. Possibly Nakua coming on there. I don't know, these cornerbacks, just they just don't hold up. Minka can't do everything. So as much as I hate to say to it, like I said, whenever I pick them to lose, uh, you know, they win. So I gotta fall on that one. Yeah, whatever, Rob. I guess Baker's record's pretty good against the Steelers in the playoffs. 1-0, I believe. It was a tough one, tough pill to swallow still, but and Detroit's solid too. Rob's all over the place now. Here we go, Rob.
All over that place. Ben's like,
yeah,
what?
oh, all over. I'm just trying to comment on everything from now he's going to Detroit now. So, but yeah, I'll give you the Bakers playoff record, the 1-0, 1-0.
We go. We're gonna turn things over here. I think we both. Hey, and every time, as you mentioned, I know Marianne said this too. Every time you take the Steelers to lose, they win. So maybe just keep doing it. Keep
Just
pounding the
saying.
Steelers to lose. Ben, let's take us away with your lock.
Oh, easy one right over here. As Josh mentioned, he's got the Bills. I got the Seahawks. Seahawks at home against the Cardinals. Book this one. Book the Bills Seahawks parlay. This is an easy one. Yeah, I can make a lot of money off of it because unless you bet a lot, but the odds are not going to be in the favor. So I think the Seahawks just dominate this one. Gonna get a nice win after that Cincy game. Close Cincy one to put up a fight, but I think they just beat up on the Cardinals at home. Kenny Walker looking good. Tyler Lockett again involved in the offense again. So let's see if that passing game can step it up a little more too, get everybody involved and keep that a little more consistent. But I got the Seahawks. Seahawks at home against the Cardinals. Book it. Uh, that's an easy one. Let's go, Kenny Walker. Give me a couple touchdowns.
Keeping it short and sweet. I like that one too. I mean, that was a tough loss for them too against the Bengals. I mean,
Good.
just a brutal one.
Winnable
Two
game.
teams, very winnable game. I think they're going to bounce back. At Cardinal State, kind of hitting me a little bit. They play competitive. Dobbs doing what he can over there. I like what he's been able to use his legs effectively as a runner, but that story's kind of ran short.
We'll go
I
so
think
far.
exactly. Seattle could be primed to be possibly a wild card team. I know Jared was kind of high on them before the season started. I like that one. We're running short on time. Here's my upset of the week. This team is arguably one of the best offenses in the league. They are going to shock a certain city, and it's going to be near and dear to my heart. This team that they're going to beat just came off a brutal loss. I think their quarterback, as much as I advocate for him in our group chat, as much as I advocate for him in general, I think he's elite. I think he's elite runners. He's a smart runner. But this game is going to be a little different. Even at home, they're 2-0 at home. They're going to be 2-1 at home. I'm all in on the Miami train. Pound the alarm. The Miami Dolphins are going to go into Philadelphia and stun them. This is going to be a bye-week treat for the Dallas Cowboys. Myself and even stupid Skip Bayless. He'll be jumping around the FS1 studio. I like Miami. I like Tyreek Hill showing off the cartwheels. I mean, the backflips. So what? He took the video. That's not taunting. He's not like taunting anyone. I mean, he's not getting in any player's face. Come on, give me a break, the NFL. I know we have issues with Tyreek Hill as a person, but what he did was grabbing the phone. I mean, it's stupid. Whatever. Tyreek Hill and this Dolphins team is going to shock this very overrated Philadelphia secondary. Their front's pretty good. But I like Tua here. This is a big moment for him. Put up or shut up on the road. Tough atmosphere. Let's see if the Miami Dolphins can see what it takes. Continue to hold on to that division that you know they want to. This is a big primetime game. I got the Miami Dolphins in a stunner. Shout out Tua. Shout out Tyreek. And guess what? We're even going to hit a little Waddle in the end zone. Jalen Waddle is going to score a touchdown. And he'll be scoring against his Alabama boy there, Devontae Smith.
He just traded Waddle, so hopefully not Waddle. Give me Mostert. Give me Mostert scoring for me, Josh. But yeah, no, I can see Miami exposed, and as Josh said, that a little weak Philly secondary that people don't really suspect, but they've been again kind of carved up a little by the Patriots at week one. So I mean, it's very vulnerable, and Miami is a very pass happy team, so it's going to be a classic. Probably game of the year, possibly potential wise so far in the season, but my upset gonna stay in the same division with both teams involved actually, and the upset is going to the Giants. Giants over the Commanders. It's a close one on the lines, plus 108, but still the upset. So I'm taking the dogs in the Giants. So I got the G-men coming in here. Give me nice little hope against the Bills. I thought they were going to take out the Bills, looking really good, but Saquon looking back in action. Darren Waller getting into it. Dale Jones will be healthy, hopefully in this one. I got them coming in there, upsetting the Commanders. So nice little parlay those two. Parlay the Dolphins and the Giants.
Like that, like that. Look at that. I mean, hey, that's not a bad one to parlay. Hey,
So
Commanders
parlay.
remind me
Not
of the
bad parlay.
Giants last year, dude. Like nobody thought they were going to be good. Sam Howell's been like okay. They're 3-3. They're like relevant in. I mean, we talked about teams like Seattle. They're relevant in that wild card hunt. I know we're running out of time, but I like that. I don't hate that one. I actually think Washington's going to win, but I don't hate that. Can't agree on
Close
everything,
game. Yeah,
Ben.
close.
But before we end it, I just want to say a couple things here. Shout out Dak Prescott for outshining my boy Justin Herbert. Big win for Dallas heading into the bye. Let's go Diamondbacks. Let's go Rangers. My prediction, though, I got the Phillies and Rangers. We'll talk about what we think for the World Series once it gets closer. And I'm going to leave it with this. The Miami Dolphins are going to shock the world of Philly.
Like it feels like the world sometimes the way those Philly people act and they how much they party. So that'd be a nice place to get a little upset over there. And I know Josh would love that for his Cowboys as well. So I gotta agree on that one. Uh, you know, let's go Steelers, as I said, but not looking too good. I want to see what the secondary can do. But thanks everyone for watching. Always appreciate it. Now we're back. Don't worry. I want to end it on this one, Josh. Patriots stink.